Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video. Hello everybody, welcome to the Forex daily video research from the ForexPeaceArmy.com. Today we will continue to talk about the euro currency, because euro has a very interesting development on the daily time frame, on the lower time frames, that could allow us to make some trades as intraday as on the daily time frame basis. But before that, I strongly recommend you to visit the ForexPeaceArmy.com and read the weekly analysis, because this is the daily video and we will not talk about the for example, weekly time frame. And weekly time frame has really very important pattern that is forming currently, and that gives me some confidence with the bearish bias on the euro currency in the medium term. I think that euro in general can reach as far as 130 area. Well, meantime, on the daily time frame, we have discussed this double repo sell pattern on the daily time frame. Well, and now we see that it is developing on the market. The market has reached the first target right here, 135.20, from this ABC pattern. When also we have talked on Friday that possibly market makers should clear the previous lows, because this target is very close to this low. So that also has happened. The market has cleared the stops that has been placed just below these lows. This is a nice example of the wash and rinse Judnappers directional signal. So the combination of the reaching of this logical profit objective and the showing of wash and rinse pattern is right here makes me think that market is ready for some bouncing to the upside. From the still I think that the bearish daily bearish bias is still valid, and this will be just a bouncing to the upside that we can use for the possible enter on the short side of the market. How far, how deep this bouncing will be, who knows. And just a bit later we will take a look at the resistance levels that could hold the market on the possible retracement. But in general, this is the only 618 target, and if bears are still strong, I do not expect that market should show the strong reversal, some strong retracement to the upside. And I think that 133.85 target, the next target from this ABC top pattern, could be reached rather soon than late. Okay. Now, also you can see that just below the market, 137.72, 134.72, 134.79 is daily confluence support. This green dashed line is the weekly pivot point, 134.38. That is coincide with the monthly pivot point during the next week. So this will be a rather strong area of support that is stands just below the market. Okay, now take a look. Let's take a look at the resistance areas. It's right here, the recent swing to the downside. What we can see here, the blue dash line weekly pivot point that is coincide with the nearest Fibonacci resistance, 135.86, 135.88. This is the first area of resistance. Next area is daily confluence, 134.31, 134.45. It's right here. Then just above this area, red dash line, weekly pivot resistance 1, and the latest Fibonacci resistance, strong Fibonacci resistance, 618 resistance from whole swing down, 137.17. It's right here. Well, I prefer to see the retracement not far than the weekly pivot resistance, although retracement till the last 618 will be suitable for the holding the bearish bias still intact. I think that market should not exceed these previous highs for bearish bias still valid, to hold bearish bias valid. But I prefer to see retracement not far than the weekly pivot resistance, and bet it if it will be just to the 136.50 area roughly. It's right here. This will be absolutely normal resistance, normal price action after the reaching of the logical profit objective around 135.20. This was the 618 expansion from this ABC swing. Okay, so retracement to this confluence resistance will be absolutely logical. It's even more. This will be just the 3-8 retracement from the whole swing down. This is normal price action. If market will show retracement just to 135.86 to the weekly pivot point, this will be perfect because for the bearish development, because market just show how strong bears are on the market currently. Now I want to make some notes about the possible retracement to the upside and the possible scenarios depending on are you the intraday trader or you're a daily trader. We should look at the 4-hour chart. This is 4-hour chart. Okay, you can see clear the wash and rinse pattern because you have market just clear out the previous lows right here and shows fast return back. Okay, this is a nice example. It's give me some bullish confidence in the intraday chart. Also take a look at this pattern. A, B, C top. Market has hit 618. The 100% expansion just below the market around 134.65 is very close to the daily confidence support. Okay, so also we see nice thrust to the downside on the 4-hour chart. So there could be some directional patterns. It could be the double repo buy. Okay, market already has shown the close above the 3x3 for the double repo buy when it closed below it, and I think it will be much better if market will touch this new low at 134.65 and then close above it. If it will happen, this will be the confirming double repo buy, and if you're a intraday trader, you can take this signal for the possible entry on the short side. I think in this case the nearest target from this possible double repo will be this area of confidence around 136.45. So not small move, this will be around the 100 pips. This will be a nice retracement. If you're a day trader and market will show the double repo buy on the 4-hour chart, then wait until this double repo will enhance itself and reach this area. This possibly will be some sell signals, some signs of weakness on the market for the possible enter on the short side. Also, I can exclude that if market will show this double repo, it can read as far as weekly pivot resistance ones right here. This will be also normal. Even as I said, if market even will reach this area, this also will be normal. I just want to note that for the bearish scenario, this highs should hold. Okay. The second possible development, if it will be the double repo failure pattern. If market, for example, close below, close above, and then will close again below 3x3 and below the 618 support from the recent swing, shallow swing to the upside that could be formed on the market, then this also directional signal but to the bearish side. In this case, we can enter on the short side of the market with the stops just above the weekly pivot point. Okay, so that's been said, I think that on the long-term period, market has very strong bearish signs of the possible further development to the downside. Meantime, on the short-time basis, I think that market can show some bounce because it stands at the logical profit object that has been reached and shows directional wash and rinse pattern of the clear out the previous lows. So market can show some bouncing to the upside. And one of the possible scenarios of development this bouncing could be the double repo buy on the 4-hour chart. Okay, if you're a intraday trader, you can take this signal for the possible retracement. If you're a day trader, wait until the retracement to the upside will be finished. Then you can possess yourself on the short side. I think that could happen from this daily confidence resistance or maybe from weekly pivot resistance somewhere from this area. That's my point of view on the market. I think that we will have the possibility to trade as intraday pattern as the daily basis patterns.